sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new life. Especially when I meditate. Take a breath and then I elevate. Everything deserves gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. Gratitude is the food of life. The nourishment of the soul when there's no food in sight.
Good morning.
When your vibrations are low and you feel blue inside. Gratitude is the attitude that gets you through the night.
What's up?
Never believe in lack or limitations. Anything can be manifested with a little appreciation.
Good morning. Hey, Melanie.
I appreciate my life. I
appreciate
my breath.
Thanks for the likes.
I appreciate my
Tap the
sight.
screen, guys. If you want to ask questions, tap the screen.
Gratitude is the happiest mood. Even if I happen to lose, everything deserves gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude. That's my everyday attitude. Gratitude.
I'm also kind of just like posting. Good morning, welcome to this journal. I really wanted to share this.
Gratitude. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind full of peace. It's how you should live. It's how you should be.
Should
With
be,
a heart full of gratitude
but
and a mind full of
the
peace.
sentiment is nice.
It's how you should love.
Because who's to say you should be a certain way, you know? But
2020 AD.
good morning, welcome to this joining. What's up?
I just want to make peace. I just want to stay free. 2020 AD. I just want to make love.
2020 AD. Why did he say that? That's silly.
I just want to.
Patrice! Oh my god, you're dating a dude named Patrick? That's actually sick. Patrice and Patrick.
That's my everyday.
I don't know what the truth is, but I hope that the truth is that he loves you just for the sake of your names. That's dope. That's power couple energy. Christy! Welcome to this joining. Hello. Good morning. Good evening, whatever time zone you're in. Hello. Friendly reminder, I do have a Patreon if you want to help support me on Patreon. I post every week. Go check it out. At least go look at it. You don't have to like commit to like signing up. Go check it out if you want to help support me. If you enjoy this, if you enjoy my energy or whatever. Hey, Elan55. Hello, how are you this morning? Do you have a card? I can pull you a card, I guess. Have I pulled any cards yet? I don't think I have. Good morning. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I did. Okay. Let's go on for Lane. Let's go on for Lane. What does Lane need to hear this morning? There's a lot of information coming through. Oh, you got two cards. Something about being compassionate, something about being emotional, like being of the heart center. We have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, or the Goblets. This is the Goblets. This is the Diero. How do you say his name? Guillermo del Toro. When you bank with Discover, you get all the funds and stuff. By the way, speaking of funds, if anybody wants to pay for a reading, we could do a reading. But yeah, no, there's something about emotions and like being compassionate and stuff. For you, Elaine, you know, sometimes compassion can be a weapon. Sometimes a self-destructive weapon. In the sense that love without boundaries is dangerous, you know? Hope that helps. Hope that clicks. Hope that makes sense to you. Welcome to those joining.
Take your time. Nurture your soul. Embrace the high. lows. Master yourself, work on your goals. Just take a breath, let go of it and grow. It can't rain forever. It won't feel this pain forever. I promise you can change for better.
Welcome to those joining. What's up? Good morning.
Things change for better. Yeah, I know times is kind of tough right
T,
now.
you said will Brandon reach out soon?
Showing love right
Why am I reaching? Or why am I whispering? I don't know.
right now. Love yourself, know your worth. You enough right now. I know times is kind of tough right now.
I don't know. Will they?
Be in love right
Do you think they were going to reach out?
now. Love yourself, know your worth. You enough right now.
Is Brandon going to reach out? Yes. Most likely, yes. This is the sun card. Also, something about a painting. Go paint that painting. Maybe that's not for you, but also the Ten of Cups, that's cool. That's dope. Is Abraham ending our relationship? Yeah, he's burning it to the ground. I'm so sorry, Izzy. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm joking. That's not a serious response. Is Abraham ending a relationship? I don't know. Well, not my relationship. I don't have a relationship with Abraham. Well, not. Shut up. Anyways. Can I get a clear yes or no, please? Thank you. I'm being encouraged to remind you of your intuition, but this seems like a yes. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Yeah. Once again, I'm being urged to tell you to follow your intuition. I was just telling my friend I was going to go start painting. LMAO. That's funny. I guess I'm really psychic. I don't know. Just kidding. Just not kidding. I do identify as psychic, but is it something to boast about? I don't know. You enough right now. Right now. Right now in this moment, you are enough. Welcome to those joining. Good morning, good evening. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. If you want to once again consider joining the Patreon, check it out. I'm also on YouTube. You can check me out on YouTube. I try to post every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. If you want to check that out. I also post other days, but that's technically my official schedule. Good morning, Priya. Priya, hey, how are you today? Hope it's okay to say that Priya is a member. She's really cool. She's really dandy. I actually just posted this morning. I posted like a blurb. I scheduled it for like 2 in the morning. Inhale, exhale. We're listening to this. This is a song technically. We're not listening to this as if it was a meditation. But if you are meditating to this, I don't know. I guess I would be kind of like a distraction if you were trying to meditate because I'm just talking. Well, not just talking. Anyways, welcome. What's up? What's up? That's good. I'm glad you're well. It's a nice day. It's a good day. We're putting good vibes out and stuff. You know, it's a nice day. Welcome to those joining. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Also, I changed the background a little bit. My head's in the way. My head's usually in the way, but yeah, I changed that. Oh, okay. Price your device online. Eco ATM. I've actually used those before. Those come in handy when you randomly have an extra cell phone. Tap the screen if you want a carpool. If you don't want a carpool, that's okay. I'm also just kind of here to I don't know. Maybe I'll be quiet. I feel like I'm talking. I did listen to this before I came on here, so I was kind of already in this energy. And so, I don't know.
times are kinda tough right now, and nobody showing love. Love you down in the rough. Love yourself, know your worth, you're enough. I know times are kinda tough right now.
We're back.
Love yourself, know your worth, you're enough right now. Love yourself, know your worth, you're enough.
Thanks for the likes. I appreciate the likes. It's helpful to the algorithm so that more people can see this.
Love yourself. Take your time, free your mind. You can find peace of mind. Take your time, free your mind.
Beep, 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 beep.
Peace of mind.
I'm doing stuff off camera.
Take your time, free your mind.
I don't know. Wash my hand. And then also some sanitizer. Okay. Cool. I'm back. I just woke up from a dream and I can't tell if it was a premonition dream or a sign. That's
Now you can save on Cox Internet
interesting.
when you're on Cox Mobile, which means fiber power.
What does that mean? Cox Mobile. I'm gonna listen to. I was tuned into Londrell. I hope he's well. I don't know. Ryan. Are you answering any yes or no questions? I guess if you want to ask a question, Allie, how are you today? What's up? Really? Okay. Once again, I'm not committed to doing an actual meditation in this moment, so I'm gonna switch to this beautiful thing. That's good. I'm okay. Thanks. We'll brilliant give our last job another chance. Will it give it another second, thousandth chance? I don't know. Let's see. I can pull a card for you. Do you want to have a choice in this, or do you not care what deck I use? Can I give you a choice between several decks, or do you not care? Because I have a romance. I'm looking for the Romance Angels deck. It's in my bag. Romance Angels. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel. That's boring. You're boring. Just kidding. I love you. Thank you for being here. Even though you'll probably leave after I answer this, and that's okay. I'm not like coming at you. I'm just saying what's on my mind. Will Braylon give you another chance? What did you do? Oh my goodness. I feel like you did something really crazy, or you like said something really funny. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna take a breath. Infinite Spirit, can you give us a clear, accurate answer, please? In relation to Braden, if that's even how you say his name, Braden. We have wedding. The situation involves marriage. I kept doing things he didn't like. That is very vague, but also very honest and vulnerable, but also very vague. I love it. We have wedding. This is the card that you got. Wedding. this situation involves marriage. So, to me, that seems like a clear like he's committed to you, like he's gonna stick it out, or at the least, energetically, spiritually, you are connected on a like a non-physical level. It could also mean that. Stay optimistic about your love life. You get two cards because you're special. Just kidding. You're not that special. No one's special. In a world where everyone's special, no one's special. Just kidding. Incredibles. That was an Incredibles reference. Um, but yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that's useful. But if you want me to go deeper into that, I can. We could do a reading. You can join my Patreon. Once again, shout out to anybody who is interested in supporting me off of here. You can check out the Patreon. You can join for free. You can also join not for free, and that's cool. That's dandy. Live, love, laugh. Thank you for following. Oh my god, is that a Bitmoji? That's cute. She's like blonde. She doesn't have no care in the world. She's like, blonde girls have so much fun, you know? But I will also say, I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is just an internal misalignment, but I feel like my Patreon has a very different vibe than I do than my personal persona. Like the way that I'm showing up right, the way I'm talking to you, I don't feel like that translates to my Patreon. If you checked it out, I feel like there's a whole different like sort of vibe. I don't know. The nature's the music that's playing is definitely indicative of like the sort of vibe that my Patreon has. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking. Anyways, thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Patreon is more business. Hey, thank you. I was gonna ask. I'm glad that I didn't have to ask. For your input. Yeah, I feel like the Patreon is a little bit more polished and put together. I try to do that in my readings generally, but I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a more like I don't know. It's a different tone. Yeah. Yeah. More serious and straight to the tone. This is I kind of let my silliness come out when I'm on here, especially on live. I meant to put in my bio, minors do not engage. Um, because I don't know, I feel like I say some really reckless things sometimes, and I'm like, I love the kitties, but I don't think they should. I feel like they're not safe. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm a safe person, or maybe I'm not. You don't know me personally, but I feel like I'm a safe person around children and in general. Um, I have to think about it. I have to contemplate it. Like, am I? I mean, no. My humor is definitely sometimes very not okay. Just been so worried about the situation. I feel, but like worry is not something to dwell in. You know, I hear you. I feel you. I definitely feel for you. It's okay to be worried, but like once you understanding that you're worried, then what do? You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. I'm just talking. You know. Me and my spirit guys got beef. Casey, of course, he's got beef. I don't know what's going on, but like, lol. Welcome to those joining. What the frick is up? Good morning, good evening. Hello. I don't like that. I feel that. For sure. LOL. It's Sunday. Today's Sunday. I don't know why it kind of feels like a Monday. I guess it's because it's like the start of the month. I enjoy it when Monday is the first day of the month. I know that sounds weird. I feel like that sounds very strange, but I really enjoy it when Monday is the first day of the month. Because it just feels so in alignment. I'm just like, okay, the first day of the week, first day of the month. And even more so if it's the beginning of the year. I think this year was like on a. What day was the first? That was like. It's character development. Fuck yeah. What was the first day of the month of the year? I think it was like Tuesday. I don't know. And I was kind of upset about it. I was like, what is this? January 1st, 2025. Let's see, what day was it? What is the first day of January in 2025? What? Okay. It was Wednesday. Yeah, I remember. It was Wednesday. I like Wednesdays, but like, it was like, you know, how many character developments though? As many as it takes until you get to like the character that you need to be. Especially if you're asking for things, if you're asking to be a certain person, you know, you gotta gotta experience things. But you didn't ask for my input. I'm sorry, that was unnecessary. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. I know it clicks. Thank you. Gratitude. This is very different. I feel like I'm not used to this specific sort of vocalization, like what she just did. What did I say? Also, if I could be transparent, I think it's hilarious that you guys call me Rashad. That is part of it is my name, I guess, but it's funny, you know. For anybody who ever goes on stage and has a stage name, you know what I mean? It's funny. I don't know. Mr. Rashad. Hi, my name is Mr. Rashad. How can I help you? And can I also be sarcastic with you? Can I also be silly with you? That's Mr. Rashad. But, anyways, I'm just talking. It's a nice night. It's nice night. It's not night time. I'm not. If you're watching this on YouTube and it's nighttime, hi, I guess, but it's not nighttime in my time zone. Also, if you are watching on YouTube, what's up? Hi. If you haven't freaking subscribed on YouTube, by the way, you should definitely do both of us a favor and you should just go subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm like 70% to my goal. And once I'm at my goal, then I'll be at my goal, and then I'll have a new goal, I guess. But like, yeah, you should definitely go check out my YouTube. I'd appreciate that. I just posted something like at 2 in the morning. I've been scheduling. I don't like having to wait to. I'm gonna schedule this and then I'm gonna forget about it, and then boop. I was supposed to be on live at that time, but I did not. I was live like around midnight, but I wasn't live at that time. I don't know. I do think it's kind of. I don't want to say sad. I don't want to be like a pitiful thing. This isn't supposed to be like a pity party, but I feel like I think it's kind of sad. It's kind of disheartening, at least. When there's like a very obvious pattern that's been happening, you know, and it's causing you pain, it's causing you suffering, but then you continue to like choose that thing. You know, I think it's really disheartening when that happens. It's like, why would you continue to like, you know, make that choice? But I guess that is the beautiful thing about free will. We can, even though we know better, we can choose to not do better. Which is why I don't like that phrase, know better, do better, because it's like, sure, no. A lot of people know things, but that doesn't mean they do those things, you know? I'm sure, like, someone could could recite the number of pi, but then not, like, put together the quadratic formula or whatever. I don't know. I was talking out of my ass in that moment. 3.141592.6.654 or something like that. I did have it memorized though. Not 3.141592.654. Obviously, some people round it though, so the last couple of numbers that I said are usually different, and then obviously it goes on forever. That's the thing about pi. It goes on forever. But yeah, anyways, the moon and the chariot, I just pulled cards for my dreams and I got the emperor, The Knight of Wands and Two of Cups, the Sun. Ooh, that's powerful energy. Do you want me to interpret that, or are you just sharing that information? That's cool. Hey Judy, welcome, welcome. Because part of me wants to interpret that, but you did not ask, so I'm asking for permission. Because that sounds like cool energy. The Emperor, the Knight of Wands. What was your dream about? I feel like that would be a better question to ask. What was your dream about? Fucking Jesus. Did you see that? Did you see? Obviously you didn't see that, but my phone camera cracked a tiny bit. Like a tiny bit. Not on the screen, but like a tiny bit. There's like a smudge. Judy! Hey Judy, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, I would interpret that as you like taking charge of your life, taking charge of your choices, and like really getting your shit together, specifically within your relationships, but also just in general. The Chariot card, you're moving forward, you're like, you know, you're doing the thing. Spelling is so bad. It's fine. It was just it was actually a grammar issue, not spelling. But I understood what you meant. I had a boyfriend, and it was and is intriguing experience. Yeah. That's one thing I hate. Like, if you understand me, like, why are you trying to like make me, you know, like, I feel like that's the thing with a lot of people who speak other languages. It's like you understand what I'm saying, but because I'm saying it in a weird accent. I don't know, or at least maybe I'm just good at interpreting. Like usually when people have thick accents, I'm pretty good at interpreting on the spot. But some people are like, I don't. What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. I'm like, really? You don't know? You can't understand that? I guess I don't know. Maybe it's because my heart center's open. I don't know. Sometimes a little bit too open, but we're working on it. You know. Oh, Judy, are you still here? Judy, hey, beloved, what's up? I don't know if you're still here because TikTok is a liar, and it says that there's only one person in here. So if you're still in here, let me know, and I'll pull you a card. And if you want, I'll even pull you a card from whatever deck you want. I don't know. It could happen. You could pick a deck. I have a kawaii deck that I use way too often, actually. I have the Soul's Journey, Life Lessons. Mine's, it says 3. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I already know it's a lie because, like, first of all, there's people that are watching that are not actually in a live. Because I know, because I do that. I've like sometimes I've watched people from outside of the lives just because I'm too scared to like contribute to the live. So I'll do that and I'll be like, I'm not here. But so it doesn't add that as a number. I know that for a fact. I know that because I've watched myself on another device, you know, in that situation, and it was like, it didn't, you know what I'm saying? So if you're watching, if you're lurking, I know, I see, I feel, and you're technically welcome here, I guess, if you, I don't know, if you don't murder people, I don't know, if you do it nicely, maybe, but just joking, just kidding, I'm just teasing. Anyways, also, thank you, Priya, for your input. I do appreciate you. The Lovers and the Magician came out again. They've been haunting me for ages. The Lovers and the Magician. Ew, is somebody doing magic on you? I mean, that's like a rudimental, it's like a elementary interpretation of that, I feel like. The Lovers is about a choice. The Magician is about creating, you know, creating what you can with the choices that you have. Really making the most of your situation. Whatever situation you might find yourself in. Allie, welcome. Welcome back. I almost died. Almost like coughed up my lungs. Hello, good morning. I like the Lovers. It's representative of Gemini also. Gemini is a nice energy. I'm also saying that as a Gemini. But, you know, Kimothy, Kimberly, Kimantha, how are you today? Kimetria? I'm just trying to think of different ways to say Kim. Emancipation Proclamation. Wonderful is a good place to be. That's a nice place to be. Heaven is a place on earth. In your mind, I guess, right? Are you saying OMG to the Emancipation Proclamation? That was wild. I did cast an attraction spell and low-key forgot about it. Don't you love it when you cast a spell and then you forget about it? That's kind of reckless. I've done that. That's not cool though. Because then you can't really appreciate it for what it is when it comes, you know, because you forgot that you even attracted it. It was like, oh, I asked for this, you know? I've done that a few times. Once again, I've had situations where like I look back on it and I'm like, wait. Or like while it's about to end, I'm like, wait, I attracted to this. This is something I manifested with my words. Yikes. So that's why you gotta be specific with your words. That's a lesson on being specific with your words. Also. Because if you can't appreciate it, if it's not something that's actually for you and good for you, then it's like, in theory, that's not what you asked for. That's not what you wanted, you know, but maybe you use specific language, you know, like, I want a new job, but meanwhile, you get a job and it's like torture, like, every day you hate it. It's like, that's not what you asked for. That's not really what you asked for. That's not what you wanted, but that is what you asked for, I'm sorry. You know, once again, being specific with my words, just spin the wheel and it was the spell. It was the spell the wheel chose. Oh, that sounds creative. She's creative with it. Oh, was it like a non-consensual? I mean, I don't need to know the details. Don't get me mixed up in your reindeer games. But Zena, hello, good morning. No, now I'm curious though, because I did ask that question on a previous live, and everybody was like no. But I'm curious how many people actually do like love spells, you know, against people's consent. Obviously, it's like immoral. Like you probably wouldn't want to admit to it, but I don't know. No judgment, I think. And when I say that, I want to be more specific. Like a spell where you're like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like somebody's confused about that, and I'm like, I don't know how else I can explain that. Like a spell where you make someone fall in love with you, like, you know, like a roofie but like a love spell. No, I didn't have to do it with someone else. That's good. Once again, I'm not judging anybody if you do that stuff, but there is a thing about respecting people's free will. You know, I believe in that very firmly. You know. But then there's the argument of like, do we even have free will, you know, because programming and stuff. Doing a love spell with someone in mind will almost be without their consent. You can do there's such thing as consensual love spells. There are some people that like actively like allow it, you know, they're like I was talking to someone and they gave me permission to do it. They said that I could do it if I wanted. I didn't do it and I'm glad that I didn't do it. I don't know, did I do any affirmations about it? I don't do a full-on love spell. I didn't really take that time to do that. If anything, I just wrote some affirmations down. But usually they're self-focused. They're focused on my energy, not someone else wanting, you know, it's like, you know what I mean? It's my energy. It's like, I'm attractive, I'm sexy, you know, not he thinks I'm sexy or he thinks I'm, you know, that's whatever. Once again, no judgment if that's what you do, whatever. But free will, because I don't want to bind someone to me, and also you don't know who people have on their side spiritually, yeah, or other spiritual people. Oh, I thought you were talking about on the other side, like spiritual entities. But yeah, that also applies. You never know who's on the other side, you know, for better or for worse. Oh, well, thanks for popping in, checking in, stopping by. LOL, I appreciate you. Hope you have a nice, safe drive to wherever you're going. You know what I mean? Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it very much so. I thank you. Gratitude. It's beautiful. You're also beautiful. What card is that? I swear that was the devil. I don't know what that was, but I think that was the devil. It was not. This is the chariot. I was wrong. This is the chariot. With devil vibes. I don't know what that's about. That's funny. There's a lot of information coming through. We don't need to. It's a lot of unnecessary information. But the chariot is a vehicle, and that's funny. Are you going to your sneaky link? I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry, but the Chariot card came out. I was talking to my team yesterday and they clocked me so bad. A nice clocking is always nice, especially when it's a nice time in the clock, you know? I did ask for that. That's something I asked for in this moment, for cards to fly out like that. Because I don't know, I watch other people and I feel like cards fly out of the deck a lot. And I'm like, that's cool. And I was like, can I have that happen? And I actually said that one time when I was on live. I was like, I want that to happen more. And it's been happening quite a bit, actually. I like it. I appreciate it. Becoming conscious of our desires and manifesting them into reality. Yes, yes, yes. What did they clock you on? You don't have to tell me. I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, what's the T? But obviously the greater part of me is like, I don't know, that's, if you're welcome to have boundaries and not tell me all of your information. Cards fly out of my deck all the time. That means you're special, that means you're chosen. I'm joking, but maybe it does mean that, I don't know. I think it's a really cool magical thing. Ooh, and then we have the Ace of Cups. I actually have the Ace of Cups tattooed on my arm. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it is a symbol of my empathy, I guess, empathic nature. Also to represent that love is always available and love is always, you know, an element in life. At least in my life, I don't know. If you don't resonate with that, I'm sorry. But that's what I resonate with that. I feel like you resonate with that, Priya. I don't know. Maybe let me assume your desires. They said my anxiety was limiting my opportunity and that I need to go ahead and do stuff. Fuck you. I love you so much. Why would you say that? That resonates for me. We're definitely resonated. We're definitely on similar vibrations because it's not anxiety for me. I'm not labeling my thing as anxiety, but I definitely resonate with what you're saying. That's definitely I don't think it's anxiety for me. I think it's some like other things, but yeah. And at the end of the day, you are your hero, you are your villain. You know, you have the ability to like make or break yourself. We can point fingers at other people, at other situations, but at the end of the day, you are in your body, you are in control of your body, and you can make the decisions and make the choices to overcome and to move past whatever and everything and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if you saw that blurb that I posted, Priya, but I think that might actually be really helpful to you in your situation. Maybe not, because, you know, sometimes we just gotta work through things on our own time, but for me, it was helpful to at least write it. You know what I mean? If not, it's okay. I still appreciate you. And that's a thing. I feel like that's a sign of maturity. Like, let me not toot my own horn, but I think that's a really big sign of maturity. Like, giving advice and not, like, being forced to, like, you know, because, like, a lot of people give advice and they're like, you have to listen to me. You have to do what I say. And it's like, you know, I feel like a good teacher, a good guide gives advice and then, like, lets it be. Like, if you don't want to receive what I'm saying, that's fine. You know, I'm not talking directly to anybody. I'm just talking generally. Like, if you don't want to receive what I'm saying, that's fine. But Eight of Cups, stepping out of the comfort zone, doing things that make us jittery, make us anxious. I don't know. I've been there. I've been in situations like that where I've had to overcome like some sort of fear, some sort of anxiety to like, you know, advance. I mean, I wouldn't be on TikTok if I didn't do that. And I don't know, it's like, it's just a matter of like figuring out your own timing. Like, nobody else can really tell you or like make you. I mean, it's possible you could get a helper and somebody could be like, hey, I'm gonna help you do this, but at the end of the day, you have to still be willing to like put in the energy. At the end of the day, people are gonna do what they want to do. Fuck yeah, people are gonna do what they freaking want to do. Xena. Oh my god, is that Homecoming Warrior? That's two different movies. Homecoming Princess, you know, with Raven Simone. Is that a reference to that? I don't know if you're still here, Xena, but I'm looking at your username and I'm like, is that what that's a reference to? Or Xenon. It's Xenon, excuse me. Xenon. That's actually what it is. Either way, that's what that reminds me of. I always forget. I don't know, because I'm an early bird, so I'm up pretty early. And so by the time I'm on here, I've been up for like 5 hours usually. But I recognize that this is like an early time for people, and it's like interesting, like to think about from a psychological standpoint. From like personally, I'm like the fact that I'm on here and I'm like affecting your brain in this way. I don't know, because this is like you're affecting me, I'm affecting you, because you're like watching me and I'm like watching your comments and stuff. It's like I don't know. I'm over analyzing. I guess it's interesting to think about. My brain likes to think about stuff like that. It's like, because I'm sure like for some people I'm like the first thing that they see, and like not to toot my own horn, not to get a big head about it. It's just interesting to think about. It's like, I could really cause some chaos if I wanted to. I could really do that. But I don't. Well, maybe I do. Maybe inadvertently I do. 4 to 9 p.m. is the best time to go live for creators, in my opinion. In your opinion, it's my opinion. Remember that clip? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm not. That's not supposed to be a jab at you. I'm just being silly. In my opinion, I think for me, I think midnight, like when it's really late, because I actually got up to like 20 people the other day. Or at least I saw the number 20. Because once again, this is never accurate. I don't trust this number. I don't know what other creators see, but for me, this is never accurate. Because usually sometimes it says one person, and then there's like 3 people talking, and I'm like, how is there one person here if there's 3 people comment? That 1 plus 1 is not 7, you know? Because I don't know, usually when I go live, like in the middle of the day, like around 12, like nothing, it's like literally dead. But then again, sometimes I just don't have enough patience to stay on long enough. And that's my problem. Once again, self-accountability. And that's my problem. Once again, self-accountability. And that's my problem. Once again, self-accountability. Speaking of patience, I'm kind of like, nothing against you, Priya. I love you so much. But I'm actually kind of like, I don't know, I'm feeling some sort of way. I'm gonna like get off of here soon, I think. Unless I can convince some stranger to pay for a reading. I don't know, that'd be cool. Then I might stay for another 7 minutes. Just kidding. I would definitely stay on for longer than 7 minutes. But if not, whatever. I don't know, I'm just talking. I'm just trying to speak stuff into existence. Somebody pays for a reading, and it's awesome. Thank you so much. Also, once again, I'm sorry to be overly like thankful, because some people find it annoying when like other people are like, thank you. But like sincerely, Priya, thank you for joining the Patreon. Like, thank you. I do appreciate you for that. Like, it means a lot. And obviously the goal of the Patreon is to be a space for like, I don't know, healing, reminders, you know, growing, etc., etc. But, you know, I feel like I just have to express gratitude whenever I feel it, you know. Because I've been working on this for like 3 years. And like, I don't know, there was a period where it felt like there was no progress, you know, with like what I was making content, but like it didn't seem like anybody was like really catching on. So once again, thank you. I really do appreciate you and your presence along this journey. Good morning. Welcome to those joining. You know, I could do that like for like a whole hour. Like but it's so annoying to constantly be like, good morning, welcome to the radio show, how are we doing today? Like, is that really what people have to do when they're like hosting stuff? Like, hey, how are we doing? Like, oh my god, it feels so like, oh my god, like, who am I? I'm Mr. Rashad, hello. Oh gosh, I've been doing this for so long though, I don't know why it's even like, I don't know. It's a beautiful day. It's a nice day, actually. I haven't been outside much, but it's a nice day. Maybe I'll go for a walk after this. I don't know. Probably not. I probably won't. I don't know. The Queen of Swords. What's this? I don't know what this card is, but it's the Queen of Blades, Queen of Swords. Oh, the Ace of Wands. I don't know what this energy is. I don't know how this relates to anybody, but this is cool energy. 7 of Cups. I'm sorry. Could be starting something new with a new person, or you could just be like seeing things from a different perspective with somebody. Why do I say it like that? You have to see the guy who rejected you tomorrow. That sounds things from a different perspective with somebody. Why do I say it like that? You have to see the guy who rejected you tomorrow. That sounds intense. Things from a different perspective with somebody. Why do I say it like that? You have to see the guy who rejected you tomorrow. That sounds intense. How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel anxious? Does that make you feel upset? Or are you excited? You're probably not excited. But there are some people who say, you didn't ask for my input, but there are some people who say that excitement and nervousness are like kind of the same thing. Like if you just flip your perspective on it, it's basically the same energy. You know, when you're feeling nervous, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling like you're shaking out your body, you know, that same energy is also the same energy of like excitement and being excited and like being like anticipating for something, you know. It's just a matter of, once again, your perspective, the way you look at it. You know, I just want to see what happens. Oh my, are you gonna like explode his car or something? Are you gonna like smash his tires out? Smash his windows out? Slash his tires? This is how you would say that? Yeah, well, no, I don't know what this energy is. It just came out and I'm just like entertaining it. Like, also there's a star in the Queen of Swords, so there's a message about optimism, there's a message about hope and having faith. Knight of Blades. There's a lot of mind stuff going on. A lot of mind. We have the balance card, the Two of Pentacles. Remembering to balance it out. Remembering balancing out, like intellectualizing your feelings and then also actually feeling your feelings, you know? Because there is a difference. I've come to the conclusion that life is a long movie and I should watch the fun. I'm screaming. That's funny. Are you saying wait, you said life? That was obviously a typo, I think. I've come to the conclusion that life is a long movie and I should just watch the fun. I guess so. You could also participate in the fun, but, you know, either way, I mean, you're participating in the fun now by having this back and forth with me. That's a way to participate in the fun, if you want to look at it that way. That's what my guide said to me. LOL. Do you have names for them? I don't know. I don't really love the name thing. I feel like there's, not to be too transparent, but I feel like I have too many for me to like really subscribe to specific names. I don't know. Because one time I asked for a name and I got a really basic name and I was like, yeah, I'm not calling you Harry. You know, like that. I was just like, what? Or I think it was Henry. It was Henry. That's what it was. I was like, I'm not calling you Henry. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start calling my guides Henry. I don't know. Codependency, past life relationship. Stay optimistic about your love life. True love. I don't know what this energy is. Once again, I'm just kind of reading what came out. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. In a more general sense, this could just be about you depending really heavily on someone's energy. Not that you're addicted to like some substance or whatever. For some of you, that might be the case, but I don't know. Take what resonates, leave the rest, obviously. Welcome to those joining. Hello. We also have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. One thing that I feel like has been coming out a lot that I really don't love talking about, I really don't like talking about this, but like, there's also an energy of like dark magic or like negative influence, like malicious intent. I hate talking about this shit. But that is an energy that is coming through. And it's really necessary, especially if there's children involved, that you be very mindful of that for obvious reasons, and then maybe so not so obvious reasons. Because that's definitely an energy that's coming through. I hate talking about that shit. I like watching readings like that, but I do not like doing readings like that. It makes me feel so gross. Like talking about that energy, like, you know. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, very soon. Once again, past life energy, like there's definitely some like history here. And I mean, to some degree, we're all connected. We all have like past lives together. We all existed on some form, in some fashion at some point. But there's a specific relationship that you're like thinking of where like there's a specific sort of like pattern that's been happening in lifetimes, and it's like, yeah, we need to stop this. We need to not do this. We're not doing that again. I feel like that's what some of you are saying. I feel like you're like, oh no, you killed me last time. That's not happening again. Or you like, but like ruined my life or something. I don't know. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. For sure, I agree with that. But yeah, there's an energy of like you kind of like pulling the plug on a negative situation, just being like, no, this is not happening anymore. Like maybe, I don't know, I'm getting the energy, I'm getting like the visual of like a blender. Like, for some reason it's out of control. It's like the top doesn't want to function properly, and it's like, the only way to stop it is to unplug it, because otherwise it's just going to keep going and making a mess, and it's like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What's going on? I feel like light and dark energy and magic are meant to balance. Yes, balance. That's a very interesting sentiment, yes. Also, I'm noticing 2 stars in this. I said there was 1 star, but there's actually 2 stars. There's a star above her neck, and then there's a star under her neck. So there could also be something about the throat, something about communication. I said that in the previous reading that I just did, and then there's confirmation. Definitely be mindful of that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of us are kind of going through that. I mean, some of it is self-inflicted, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes we give a little bit too much credit to the external, but for the most part, there is an external force that is like being nasty. For whatever reasons, there are reasons. Obviously, there's a reason for everything. But yeah. And the religious thing, with the 2 of Pentacles, with the balance energy, the religious factors came out on top of that. And so there's, you know that card from the Moonology deck, balance, spirituality, and practicality. That message is also coming through. It's like, yeah, you might really be very aware of the spiritual, but also make sure you're also tending to the physical, and vice versa. You might be really good with the material, but like make sure you're also tuning in to like what you can't see. Yeah. Do 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 do. Is there anything else I can say? I don't know. I feel like I've said all that I can say. Just keep doing your protection shit. Keep being mindful. Keep, doing what you do, etc., etc. And I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna actually stop this, and then I might come back. If I don't come back, oops. This was nice. This was pleasant. But I'm gonna stop this so that I can like put this on YouTube. I feel like this was really helpful. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. So check this out on YouTube. Jesus. Good one.